Hey guys, what's up? My name's Brad. This is my first ever commentary. So if I seem a bit sketchy, well that's because I'm not used to sitting in a room talking to a microphone by myself. This is the first time I've ever done this. I'm playing a game of Demolition on WMD, defending them bombs, and I'm using Lightweight, Warlord, and Hacker. I was about to say Marathon, because I usually rock that, but lately I've loved Hacker, so I don't get hit by them pesky Claymores or C4s. Yeah, and wait for it, magic bullets. Thank you, Treyarch and Feeder Mode. Although you can't really blame them, there was something new they were trying, you know, it doesn't always go to plan. Anyway, I'm loving what I'm seeing of Modern Warfare 3. Like the gun, like now the gunner perks, they're called proficiencies. I can't pronounce it properly, whatever. Yeah, I'm pretty much loving what I'm seeing out of that. Like Sledgehammer Games and Sledgehammer Software, I don't know. Well, them and Infinity Ward have done a great job on putting this game together. I'm a bit sad to see the intervention go though. I was really keen on seeing that come back, but now it's being by an L9, no, L1181 or something like that. I forget. But it's pretty much the L96, just like a bit of like a modern version of it. It pretty much looks exactly the same with better scope. And yeah, I'm pretty much loving what I'm seeing there. I'm glad to see we have titles back. The reason Modern Warfare 2 was so fun, I reckon, is because we were collecting them emblems and titles. I was loving that. And camos. I loved unlocking camos. That's what made it so fun, trying to get them headshots. But Treyarch sort of took it away from us. Like, that's why I reckon a lot of people got so bored of this game so quick. Although there's people that love, like, absolutely adore this game, I'm not saying it's a bad game, I'm just saying I got bored real fast, this is my opinion. And yeah, but I'm loving how guns have their own, like, you have a gun perk now, so you pretty much have 4 perks, but one's for gun specifically, like 2 attachments, less recoil, deep impact. They've all been made into their own perks now. But I'm sort of sad to see this. Sleight of Hand Pro does not now make you aim down sights faster. That's now quick hand, like quick draw like that. But now for Sleight of Hand Pro, you're swapping your weapons faster. That could come in use because when I'm playing, like if I run out of ammo, I'll quickly switch my pistol and just like spam the fuck out of that. And that could possibly help me now. But Quick Draw Pro, like it throws your equipment faster, like so grenades, like your throwing knife or your bouncing Betty, whatever you got on. That's the pro version. I guess that could be helpful for like tactical gameplay. Like let's say someone's on like you're defending a bomb. Like let's say you're playing Demolition, and you're not too far from the other bomb. You hear like one of your mates calls out there on the bomb, so you could quickly like throw a grenade. And let's say there's someone on your bomb, you can quickly throw a grenade and then quickly snap the gun on yours, or not snap, like aim. Snapping them until you have hacks on. You all know how bad it was on Modern Warfare 2 when them hacks was out. And I'm also hearing that I'm not sure who's going to be looking after Sledgehammer or Infinity Ward, probably a mix of the both, like the people like a team not like put together. But they're going to be pre-patched, like not pre-patched, like patching, like as like exploit, like when the game gets exploited, like how Modern Warfare 2 did, like that's a good one, the Javelin glitch. Where you used to, I forget how you used to do it, but like whenever you got killed, a javelin went off. It was like you pretty much just a suicide bomber. That pissed me off, especially when you're on Rust and someone did that. Like free fall Rust, I only got it a few times. Like I'd shoot a dude and he'd just get like, because he'd have what's that one that makes the explosive range more? Yeah, he'd have that on. Danger close, that's it. He'd have danger close on it, and he'd just like explode and take like half the map and. It's just annoying as fuck. I'm glad to see One Man Army is not back. I'm gonna say it. I've used it. Me and my friends all used to just sit in a building and troll kids hard out. We used to just sit in this building on Skid Row up the back of the building near the car park. Sit up there all with One Man Army on. just waiting for them to come into that little area. We'd all have callouts for it, like hallway, forklift, or what's the other one called? No, hallway was alley, yeah, and the other one was car park, I think. So it led up into that car park area, or cargo area, whatever you want to call it. And we used to just two kids off there. It was pretty fun. Like we didn't take it serious. I wasn't taking it serious. Like that's not how I play. I used to have to set up a class before I played with them to like do that. So I had all my classes set up. Otherwise, I'd be running around like, oh, what gun did I use? Like a tar with like a spaz shotgun. Yep, I used to do it. That or I'd switch immediately. Like I'd put a submachine gun on and just switch straight to my spaz and run around with nothing but the spaz. So I'm like, yeah, this is pretty fair. I'm not using my other gun. I'll just use it. I'll pretty much make this my primary. And yeah, well, that's how I used to run around. I used to have fun like that. Kids used to be like, oh, you're not a good player because you're running around with spaz. I'm like, that makes me no less of a player. If these were primaries, I'd still doing exactly the same as I am. I hope to God now that they actually are primaries, they still stay as powerful as they are, because I loved how powerful their shotguns were. Real fan of them, except they had 12. That got annoying. You'd run into a room and you see this barrage of bullets just hit you, especially when they have scavenger on. You used to just get, like, you'd die, you'd run back, like you wouldn't be able to get into that spot without getting killed. The models, I hope they're not like that. Like I hope they have like pre-patched, not pre-patched. Pre-patched is bad. I mean, I hope they were like after they were patched. They don't have that insane range. Like that's how they are from the start. I hope you can't dual wield them. Like people are gonna be like, oh, that's bullshit if you can't dual wield them. It's like, well, think about it this way. That shotgun's pretty powerful. Even if you were to dual wield them in real life, your arms would like snap back a bit. You wouldn't be able to like just boom, just flip, like reload, like they used to flip animation, try and make it look cool, like Terminator or something. But yeah, like that'd pretty much fucking jerk your arms back hard, and I don't reckon you'd be able to do it like running around. Like you'd stop, like you'd shoot and you'd stop a bit and then have to start running again, because you wouldn't be able to like get that accurate, like, and all that. But I loved shotguns in that game. I hope they are back to what they were. Like they haven't been nerfed a fuckload. And yeah, I'm glad to see there's actually more variety in like pistols now. There wasn't many pistols. Like there's a few new ones. I'm personally going to use the Desert Eagle because I fucking think that gun's a beast. And yeah, the bouncing betties look very interesting. And the strike packages, I'm liking the idea of this. There's one, and you can assign them to a different class. So you can have like an offensive like strike package on, an offensive like custom loadout, and then you can have a offensive one, and then you can have your specialist one, which gives you your perks, which is really cool. That you can, there's like, instead of kill streaks, you can get extra perks. Find that very interesting, and I can't wait to see how that plays out during games. I wasn't a very big, I was like mostly like domination and deathmatch, but for Black Ops I'm actually enjoying objective gameplay now, so I reckon I'm going to play a lot of objective gameplay like search and destroy, demolition. I've already got into them over since Black Ops, since like team deathmatch was pretty boring because you just get kids like camping in the corner with FAMAS, or you know what, I'm actually sick of kids saying FAMAS is overpowered. Anyway guys, this commentary is coming to an end. I just pretty much got 32 and 6 deaths, 2 plants and 1 defuse. And thanks for listening guys. I hope you have a good day, and thank you. Take care.